Hello friends, in previous video we had discussed about the harmonic function, harmonic conjugate and Milne-Thomson method. Today in this video lecture we will be discussing about the logarithm of complex number. So without any further delay, let's get started. Now if z and w are two complex numbers and z equals to e raised to w, then w equals to log z is called as the logarithm of the complex number z. Okay, I will repeat that if z and w are two complex numbers and z equals to e raised to w, then w equals to log z is called as the logarithm of the complex number z. Okay, so now let z equals to x plus iy. Okay, now in polar form z can be written as z is equals to r into e raised to I theta, where r equals to under root of x square plus y square and theta is called as argument of z. Okay, theta is known as the argument of z, which is equals to tan inverse of y by x. Okay, so now let log of z, which is equals to log of x plus iy. Okay, now what is x plus iy? X plus iy is equals to z and z is equals to r into e raised to I theta. So we can substitute as x plus iy as r into e raised to I theta. Now according to the product rule of log r into e raised to I theta can be written as log r plus log of e raised to I theta. Okay, now what is log of r? Now what is r? R is equals to under root of x square plus y square. So it will be under root of x square plus y square plus log, this will be log of e raised to I theta. Okay, so this is equals to log of under root of x square plus y square plus this will be I into e theta into log of e to the base e. This is due to the power rule of the log. Okay, so this power comes in the downward, so it will be I into theta into log of e to the base e. Okay, so now log z equals to log of under root of x square plus y square plus I into theta. Now what is log of e to the base e? It will be 1. Okay, so here it will 1. So now log of z, that is log of x plus iy, because z is equals to x plus iy, it is equals to log of under root of x square plus y square plus I into, what is theta? Theta is the argument of z, which is equals to tan inverse of y by x. So it is tan inverse of y by x. Okay, so log of x plus iy, which is equals to 1 by 2 into log of x square plus y square. I hope you understood this step, that is this is x square plus y square the whole raised to 1 by 2. So this 1 by 2 has come downwards, so it will be 1 by 2 into log of x square plus y square plus I into tan inverse of y by x. Okay, so this is the logarithm of complex number. Now this value log of x plus iy equals to 1 by 2 into log of x square plus y square plus I into tan inverse of y by x is known as the principal value of this log of x plus iy. Okay, so now we will solve the sums related to this topic. So the first numerical is, let's say, find the value of log of minus 2 to the base minus 3. We have to find the value of this. Okay, so now according to our formula, the base of the logarithm should be e, but here the base is minus 3. So first we have to convert the base of this logarithm to e. So solution, log of minus 3 base to log of minus 2 to the base minus 3, it will be converted into log of base e, that is log e minus 2 divided by log e into minus 3. Okay, so now we can apply this formula. So which is equals to log of minus 2 will be 1 by 2 into log of x square plus y square. Now here we have only the real part, so x will be minus 2. So the square of minus 2 will be 4. So 4 plus I into tan inverse of y by x. Now y is the imaginary part, but we don't have the imaginary part. Imaginary part is 0. So we will write 0 divided by minus 2. Okay. Now this, we will expand this term, log of e, log of minus 3 to the base e. So it is minus, so it is 1 by 2 into log of x square plus y square. But here we have only the real part. So minus 3 the whole square will be 9 plus I into tan inverse of y by x. Y is the imaginary part. Here we don't have the imaginary part. So we will be write 0. 0 by minus 3. Okay. So it is 1 by 2 into log of 4 plus I into tan inverse of 0 divided by 1 by 2 into log of 9 plus I into tan inverse of 0. Okay. Now, so tan inverse of 0 can be written as pi here in numerator and denominator. So we will write pi. Okay. Now further simplifying it, so it is 1 by 2 into log of 4 can be written as 2 square into I into pi divided by 1 by 2 into log of 3 square plus I into pi. Okay. Now by the power rule of logarithm, this 2 comes down, so it will be 1 by 2 into 2 into log 2 plus I into pi divided by 1 by 2 into 2 into log 3 plus I into pi. Now this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled, so we will get the final answer as log 2 plus I into pi upon log 3 plus I into pi. Okay. So this is the answer. Now next numerical is find the value of log of 1 plus I. Okay, we have to find the value of log of 1 plus I. So solution, now we know that is log of x plus iy can be written as 1 by 2 into log of x square plus y square plus I into tan inverse of y by x. Okay, so now log of 1 plus I can be written as 1 by 2 into log of, now what is the real part? Real part is 1, so 1 square plus this is y. Y is the coefficient of the imaginary part. So here imaginary part is I and its coefficient is 1. So we will write 1 square plus I into tan inverse of y. Y is the coefficient of imaginary part. So here coefficient of I is 1. So here 1 and x is also the 1. So we will write 1. Okay. So it is 1 by 2 into log 2 plus I into tan inverse of 1 will be pi by 4. Okay. So this is the answer. That is log of 1 plus I equals to 1 by 2 into log 2 plus I into pi by 4. Okay. So this is all about the logarithm of complex number. So here I want to give some important results which will be useful in the next video for solving different types of sums. Okay. So first result is sin iy equals to I into sin hyperbolic y, cos iy equals to cos hyperbolic y. Now the second is cos hyperbolic z equals to e raised to z plus e raised to minus z by 2, sin hyperbolic z equals to e raised to z minus e raised to minus z divides by 2. So the third result is cos z is equals to e raised to iz plus e raised to minus iz divided by 2, sin z equals to e raised to iz minus e raised to minus iz divided by 2 into I. Okay. So that's all. If you had any doubts, please ask me in the comment section. Please like my channel for more educational videos and subscribe. Okay. In next video, we will be discussing about the different types of sum of this chapter. Okay. Thank you.